Hello and welcome to my channel, GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your daily reading for April the 16th, 2021. So we'll see what energies are coming in for today. And I just I had a little think about the reading, yesterday. Really, that devil that was sitting right in the center kept chatting to me all day. And really what I was getting is that with the moon and the sun so exalted, that can be really fantastic energy for some people. But if your moon was in, say, Leo or Aquarius or, what's the other one? Scorpio, which is where my moon is, it can be, it could have been a day, like it just depends on where your placements. It could have actually had the opposite effect where you felt really, really funky. And that's what the devil could have been as well. So, yeah, it's just one of those days. I didn't feel like that, even though my moon was in opposition to the moon, because the sun was exactly conjunct with my Venus. So I was feeling really good all day as well. But, you know, like I said, these are general readings and it's going to be different for all of you. Plus my sun is in Leo. So it's obviously going to be doing some really wonderful things with the Aries sun. So that's the thing, is that it really depends on your placements. They are a general energy. But yeah, I do have to kind of say that the devil could have made some people feel really funky. So that is always, you know, you can always have these very different energies that are occurring. Sometimes when it's a very strong energy, people can have the opposite energy. So the Hermit coming in, the Two of Pentacles, the Page of Swords. I feel like you're weighing something up today, needing to get more information coming through. The Nine of Cups. So that's feeling pretty happy. And the King of Swords. Okay, so yeah, I mean, and at the base, the High Priestess. So a day of really trusting your instincts, your intuition. But I do feel like it is a day to make some kind of decision. And once you make that decision, it will kind of bring this happiness, but there is a sense that things are can start to line up for you. There's a detachment to all of this where you're kind of just observing and watching things happen and watching all the puzzle pieces move and watching all the players in the game but still being very aware, but just observing a lot of this. And yeah, I do feel like, you know, finding answers and been able to find that mental clarity that you might have been looking for in order to be able to make a decision. And so it might be that you're feeling a bit stretched with this Two of Pentacles energy. It could be that your energy is kind of caught between two different worlds or two different energies. So it could be work-life balance or trying to find balance in a certain part of your life related to that pentacle energy as well. So it could be money, could be juggling money for some of you. But I do feel like you're searching for an answer about how to bring this balance in. And with that Page of Swords, it's being very, very open to very open to receive the knowledge and information that might be coming around that today. So you could also just, like I said, be weighing something up about a big decision that's here that it will potentially bring in more balance, but it's a decision for your future. It's a decision that's going to greatly impact your future life. So yeah, it does feel like, but it's nice having that Nine of Cups in there, in that really, you know, it's sitting right next to that Swords energy, is that this has got to be something that is deeply fulfilling for you. You know, a decision that is going to be made based on that, and when you do make your decisions based on that, or things do feel like it's, you know, you're connecting back to your heart and your fulfillment, things can start lining up for you. So, yeah, I do feel like even just the process of making a decision, this is very much your decision. This is very much something you're weighing up. And that in itself is quite fulfilling, because it feels like you might need your space. This is something you're doing on your own. You might be considering and thinking about other energies and people, but this is something that you need to work out. And there might be, like you said, you might be needing to learn more or develop more skills, or there's something that needs to come to you, a new idea or new information, something might need to come to you around this. But yeah, I feel like it's a good day of finding clarity, but it's just a process. It is that process of finding it. And you might look for the answers deep within, but the answers are really going to become clearer in your mental state, in your mind, in your thoughts. That's where you're going to find this clarity. So And like I said, just check back in with your heart and your intuition. So it may be that today you're not seeing as clearly ahead as perhaps we have in the last couple of days, where it had this sense of everything felt clear and strong. Today it might just feel like that's pared back a little bit and it doesn't feel quite as possible, or things you can only see a couple of steps ahead. It's kind of like it just got the wide expansive vision of what's possible kind of got pared back, because really what's happening is they're trying to, and it's part of this getting readying for the Taurus energy. It's starting to kind of come and focus back in and ground back in and work out how things are going to start happening. So this is kind of, that's where it's heading, but that's not necessarily the energy for today. The energy for today is much more up in the air. It's around your thoughts, your energies, around your thoughts and some decisions that need to be made. So yeah, that is it That is it. So I feel like this is something just quickly that has maybe been hanging over you for a little while, that hasn't kind of got to a point where you needed to kind of take action or make a decision. And now it's at that point where you're thinking, I need to kind of maybe do something about it. So that's also another energy coming through. So that's the energy for April the 16th. Don't worry if it feels like that vision or that energy is pared back down, because it is, like I said, it's part of the process, but it's still got that lovely clarity and fulfillment. So thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.